Well, The Boys fan, what's going on? The final trailer for The Boys Season 5 has finally arrived, which will also be the season finale. Fans have been waiting for a long time to witness the final powerful war between Homelander and Billy Butcher. Well, the trailer says a lot, so let's break it down because it hides many secret details. But before that, like the video, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. So on one side we have Billy Butcher, who can go to any extent to eliminate the Supes, and he actually is going that far. And on the other side we have Homelander, who is already considered the most powerful and mentally unstable Supe in the world. At the beginning of the trailer, Homelander says that his power is absolute, and in the visuals we also see him entering the Oval Office. This hints that his influence is no longer limited to superheroes. It has now reached politics as well. But the trailer also reveals that Homelander's real goal is even bigger, achieving immortality. For that, he needs V1, which is the original and most powerful version of Compound V. This is the same substance that gives people their Supe power. Recently in this universe, we also saw the effects of V1 when Thomas Godolphin tried to use it in General V to gain power, but his plan ultimately failed by the end of Season 2. However, if V1 falls into the hands of someone as powerful as Homelander, the situation could become extremely dangerous. And to stop Homelander, Billy Butcher has also crossed his limit. Since Season 3, Butcher has been using Compound V so that he can face Homelander and possibly take him down, but it has caused serious side effects. A dark alter ego has developed inside him named Joe Kessler, and he now has tentacle-like power. In the trailer, we see Butcher using these tentacles, but it's not clear whether Butcher is in control at that moment or if Kessler's influence is stronger. Despite all this, Butcher's final plan is even more extreme. He plans to release a Supe-killing virus that could eliminate all Supes. The problem is that the virus might affect him as well. In other words, Butcher is ready to risk his own life just to stop Homelander. On the other side, Homelander is not alone either. In the trailer, we see him calling back Soldier Boy, addressing him as Father. Homelander says, "I need you, Father." Soldier Boy is his biological father, and after Season 3 he was kept in a frozen state by President Calhoun. Now if Homelander releases Soldier Boy and the two form a team, power balance could become even more dangerous. There's another interesting detail here. Soldier Boy's character in the TV show is quite different from the comic. In the trailer, Homelander says a line clarifying that he never had a sexual relationship with Soldier Boy, which highlights the difference from the comic version. It's actually a funny moment, and this team-up could take the story in a completely new direction. At the same time, the trailer also teases another surprise. Along with the actor Jensen Ackles, who plays Soldier Boy, we also see Jared Padalecki, his former co-star from Supernatural. It is not yet confirmed which character Padalecki will play, but his reaction in the trailer looks quite serious. Now if we talk about the Seven, the situation of this group has also changed a lot. Earlier it was a superhero team, but now Homelander has turned it into something more like his personal squad. Firecracker is clearly supporting Homelander, but A-Train seems to be moving in a different direction in the trailer. In the past, A-Train was a careless athlete-type Supe who didn't care much about people's lives. Because of him, Hughie Campbell's girlfriend died at the beginning of Season 1, but in the trailer, A-Train is shown running past Homelander propaganda posters and seemingly joining Hughie and Starlight. This suggests that he might be leaving his past behind and changing sides. However, it's also possible that this is just a teaser moment and later Homelander might eliminate him. Or perhaps Homelander and A-Train are playing a mind game to betray them at the right moment. Among all this, Sister Sage may also play an important role. She is a recent member of the Seven, and in the trailer she is mostly seen observing quiet. This hints that she might be planning strategies that other characters still don't understand. Now let's talk about Kimiko, who was previously called the Female. In the comics her character was quite limited and she rarely spoke, but in the TV show she has been given a proper backstory and personality. Actress Karen Fukuhara has brought depth to the character through facial expressions and body language. In the trailer there's a moment where Kimiko clearly says a dialogue, "You guys are friends." This shows that she has developed a lot as a character. As the series approaches its end, some new characters are also being introduced. In the trailer we see a character named O Father, who appears to be a Superman-like religious preacher. In the comics he is the leader of an organization called Capes for Christ, which influences 3 superheroes through religious ideology. Later he even becomes part of Homelander's world domination plan. In the show, Ezekiel was previously the head of Capes for Christ, but after his death, O Father may take that position. His religious influence could convince some humans to accept Homelander's rule. For those who oppose him, the trailer also shows glimpses of freedom camps. These look like detention camps, representing political satire where patriotic slogans hide human rights violation. The trailer also connects with General V character. In General V we saw Godolphin University, a school where young Supes train. This university was also under the control of VOD International, and it revealed a lot about the history of Compound V and its Nazi origins. origin. In the Season 5 trailer, Starlight is seen recruiting Marie Moreau, who has blood manipulation power. This is an extremely dangerous ability that caused major chaos in General V. We also see Jordan Lee, who can switch between male and female form. The knowledge these characters have about Compound V's history might play an important role in preventing Homelander from reaching V1. And finally, there is a funny moment in the trailer. The Deep has now become a podcast host. He wants a Joe Rogan-style podcast where his company host is Black Noir, who uses a soundboard. The Deep has always been a bit awkward and confused because he is torn between his genuine love for aquatic life and his admiration for Homelander's power. But now it seems like he has found a new identity through his podcast where he shares his view. Overall, if we look at the trailer, Season 5 clearly builds around Homelander's ultimate plan, Butcher's desperate mission, and multiple characters shifting alliances. All of this is leading toward a massive showdown in the final season of The Boys. So that was the breakdown of The Boys Season 5 finale, which is now only about a month away. Yes, I'm very excited to watch The Boys and see its final season. The trailer promises war, rage, ruthless fighting, and intense combat. If you made it this far and liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. If you've watched the trailer as well, tell me your experience in the comment. How excited are you? And if I missed anything, be sure to mention that too. See you in the next video.